everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and as you know, last week we made a video about the Masked Dancer coming to Germany. And after that announcement, a lot of you guys kept on asking in the comment section, but will the US ever see a second season? And so we're going to talk about that today. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. And look, I even have the Masked Dancer signage behind me. Let's do this! So yes, for those who don't know, it actually was announced back in June that the Masked Dancer could be coming to Germany, and then with the season finale of The Masked Singer Germany happening this past weekend, they also gave them a date of like, yo, it's coming, this is what's going to happen, so on and so forth. And I mean, it really opened up a lot of questions because there's a long history with the Masked Dancer. Now it's starting to get a little bit bigger around the world. Just to recap, for those who don't know, back in 2000, I want to say it was 2019, that Ellen DeGeneres was like, hey guys, Masked Singer is such a hit, what if there was a Masked Dancer? And so she first presented this entire segment on her show, and everyone loved it. I think they did it one other time. Well, after that, Fox went ahead and met with Ellen to see if there was some kind of way that they could make this a reality. Now, let's remember that at this point, The Masked Singer was averaging about 8 million viewers every single episode. So for there to be a spin-off of this show, it made total sense. But then the pandemic happened, and they tried to start filming this whole thing, but really hard. We didn't know how it was spreading. We had no idea how they could stop COVID, so they put in all these protocols. They eventually, in October, started filming it again. And then on December 27th, 2020, we finally had the Masked Singer premiere. Now, it was only 9 episodes long, and it went through February 17th. And those 9 episodes kind of mixed up to pretty much it being 8 episodes, because the finale kind of was 2 episodes put together. And so, long story short, that aired, and I think we all liked it. Now, looking at the ratings, it was really, really mixed. Looking at the numbers, I mean, I'm looking at them right now. Keep in mind that The Masked Singer, the first season was averaging about 11 million viewers per episode. When it came to The Masked Dancer, it was more or less 3.3 million viewers per episode. So not the slam dunk that they got with The Masked Singer, but it was still doing very well. It was still like the #1 time slot for most of their shows during that time. Now keep in mind, during the pandemic, there really wasn't much on TV, so to have something on TV was great. Now, since then, there really hasn't been much talk about, are we going to get a second season of The Masked Dancer? But on November 8th, it was announced that Ken's show, I Can See Your Voice, was coming back for a season 2. If you remember that show, it was kind of like a show where people would sing and you would have to guess whether or not it was their real voice or a fake voice. And I really enjoyed that show, and the ratings for that one wasn't like Masked Singer ratings. Those wound up being about, looking on here, that 10-episode season wound up being about 4.5 million viewers per episode. On a complete side note, and it's got nothing to do with this, I just kind of want to add this in here because I found it interesting while I was researching it. They announced that this show is going to be premiering on January 5th. Now, if it follows the same format from the other season, 10 episodes, that means it's going to run Wednesdays up until March 9th, which would be the premiere for The Masked Singer Season 7. I just thought that was interesting because it's actually getting upgraded, because it used to be at the 9 o'clock slot, now it's going to prime time at 8 p.m. So you could see that the executives at Fox are saying, hey, you know what, this show has potential to get really good ratings, and for 4.5 million per episode, that's almost better than The Masked Dancer. Just wanted to point that out. I know I had really nothing to do about this. I just thought it was interesting. Now, since the airing of our version of The Masked Dancer, other countries got on the bandwagon as well. You know, the UK put on their own special not too long ago, and that one kind of got mixed reviews too. It kind of actually ended up at the same viewership as ours did. Theirs was actually a little bit slightly higher, about 3.5 million per episode. But that did very well, and they didn't decide whether or not they wanted to do another season, not yet anyway, because they're also throwing around the idea of doing another season of Game of Talents, which, you know, we did a version of with our man right now, the Rabbit. Not him, different Rabbit right there. It was Wayne Brady. So let's take a step back And with the German version of The Masked Dancer coming, we're going to ask ourselves, is there a possibility that we're actually going to get something like that? And well, this is a quote from looks like this is Rob Wade, who is the alternative chief officer at Fox. This is what he said back in May. He says, "We're really happy with The Masked Dancer. We thought it was a great show. We're just trying to figure out where it fits with our mask strategy. We're looking to see where and when that would play best. We filmed right in the middle of the pandemic, and we took a lot of lessons from it. We got a lot of really nice ideas should there be a season 2, and we're figuring out where and when that might be." So it's them pretty much saying that, it's not a no, but it's not a yes yet. They're just trying to figure out what the fall schedule would be. And at that point, we were speculating that maybe in the springtime, they might do The Masked Dancer. But if you remember, that was supposed to air during the summer of 2020. They had to push it back. So is it possible that we'll have a season 7 of The Masked Singer, and then in the summer have The Masked Dancer, and then come back to The Masked Singer? Because they still need to fulfill that summer kind of time slot. And considering that that's what they were planning on doing in 2020, we could see that happen here. Now, there is a thing that is called exhausting a format, which is where you put so much of it up online that people kind of get sick of it, and they don't want that, which is why in years past they would have off in the summer and a little bit in the winter. For example, we'll be off, not us, we'll still be reporting things, but once they air in the 22nd, there's nothing for Masked anything in the universe until March 9th. So the time off kind of gives you like a little break to go ahead and get excited for the show again. So what do you guys think? Could they sandwich together a Masked Dancer in the middle? Do you want another season of The Masked Dancer? Let me know in the comment section. But this definitely brings up another question. If I Can See Your Voice Season 2 is airing from the beginning of January into the season premiere of The Masked Singer, what is going to follow it at 9 p.m.? Are we going to get Game of Talents back? Are we going to get Alter Ego back? I mean, Alter Ego is doing about 2.5 million per episode, which The Masked Dancer was doing a little bit better. Or are we going to get a different show? Lego Masters, is that coming back? Is that cooking show coming back with Joe McHale? I don't know. They really haven't announced it yet. Though I'm very interested to see what they're going to fill on that spot. Anyway, my honest guess, I think we will see another season of The Masked Dancer. In this masked universe, it just makes sense. Maybe they do it as a special, maybe only 8 episodes long during the summertime, considering the other one was 8 to 9 episodes long. Maybe they bring it back for a 1-week special. The UK kind of threw it all together real quickly. So we really don't know at this moment, and to be honest with you, I'm kind of voting for yes. I want to see another season of it. Though I do like my summers off. Because it takes a lot of effort and time to do these videos. But anyway, let me know in the comment section. Do you want to see another season? Who would you like to see in the show? What costumes would you like to see in the show? And I want to thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, I'm Joey. Stay safe. I'll see you later, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving. I'll see you later. Bye.